if you have a question, how could kufr be, khair and without a shar? Remember this. We'll of course talk about something else also. The shar is also of two kinds. Shar mutlaq, shar nisbi. Shar mutlaq can never be attributed to Allah Azza wa Jal. Yeah, shar mutlaq can never be attributed to, and there is no shar mutlaq to begin with in the first place. And shar nisbi, of course, can be, because of various benefits it might still have. For instance, now, one such benefit, while I'm talking about kufr, this answers that question as well. So when you talk about matters pertaining to say, or when you say, how could possibly be no shar or in kufr? When you ask a question like that, how is it that it could be, I mean, what did I say? How is it possible that kufr could also be khair? If you have a question like that how is it possible that kufr could also be khair? Then look at this answer. If kufr did not exist, would we have ever received revelations from Allah Azza wa Jal? Especially revelations asking us to, seek guidance and remain guided. Would Allah Azza wa Jal have sent down messengers asking us to and reminding us to remain guided and guiding us to the path of Allah Azza wa Jal, Sirat al-Mustaqim? Yeah. Similarly, if Allah Azza wa Jal, if it was not for kufr, then we wouldn't be, learning names of Allah Azza wa Jal, such as Rahim, Rauf, Ghafoor, Rahman, etc. Because we know kufr, we either seek refuge of Allah Azza wa Jal from kufr, and we say, Ya Allah, I was in acts of kufr, I was, indulging in acts of bid'ah, acts of shirk, etc. Please forgive me. So only because we had kufr were we able to understand the benefits of haqq and iman. So exactly, which is why we say that asharru laysa ilayk. Al khairu kulluhu ilayk wa sharru laysa ilayk. This is what the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, that al khairu kulluhu biyadayk. The entire khair, all kinds of khair, is in your hands, O Allah Azza wa Jal. وَالشَّرُّ لَيْسَ إِلَيْكَ. Shar cannot be attributed to you, O Allah Azza wa Jal, which is why Allah Azza wa Jal, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I must say, taught us this. وَقِنِي شَرَّ مَا قَضَيْتَ. So these are some of the things, which is why we are trying to help, our young boys and girls understand matters pertaining to Al-Qadr. When we say وَالشَّرُّ لَيْسَ إِلَيْكَ, remember this, Allah Azza wa Jal talks about it himself. Allah Azza wa Jal talks about himself when he says, وَلَا يَرْضَى لِعِبَادِهِ الْكُفْرِ. Allah Azza wa Jal doesn't appreciate that his slaves do disbelief, do kufr. Allah Azza wa Jal doesn't like it, doesn't appreciate it. And the shar, the worst of the evils is Iblis. The worst evil ever is Iblis. Who created evil, or who created Iblis? Allah Azza wa Jal created Iblis. Yeah. Allah Azza wa Jal created Iblis. Iblis also acknowledges and recognizes it when he says, خَلَقْتَنِي مِن نَارٍ وَخَلَقْتَهُ مِن طِينٍ. So Allah Azza wa Jal gave him respite and reprieve until the morning of the day of judgment, because he sought that kind of reprieve. He said, أَنظِرْنِي إِلَى يَوْمِ يُبْعَثُونَ. Give me time until, you resurrect the entire khalaiq, the entire population, yeah, the entire races. Well, until then, give me time. So, and what did he say? That I am فَبِمَا أَغْوَيْتَنِي لَأُزَيِّنَنَّ لَهُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ وَلَأُغْوِيَنَّهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ. Yeah. And لَأَقْعُدَنَّ لَهُمْ صِرَاطَكَ الْمُسْتَقِيمِ. I mean, he vowed to Allah Azza wa Jal that he is going to mislead as many people as possible. Only because he said he was going to mislead did he become a shar. Otherwise, he wouldn't have become a shar. So likewise, what we are saying is that asharru la yunsabu asharru ilallah. Allah Azza wa Jal didn't command people to do shar. Allah Azza wa Jal created shar for a purpose, but did not command people to do shar. Allah Azza wa Jal commanded people to do good, and Allah Azza wa Jal warned them of shar. Inna shaitana lakum aduun fattakhidhuhu aduwa. Consider Satan your enemy, because he's your manifest enemy, is what Allah Azza wa Jal is warning us against.